Hi, John here from Triangle RV. We're going to take a look at our rental unit that we have. You notice up front, it's a big Starcraft.
Woohoo! Nice. Yeah, you know, Starcraft is in the top 5 manufacturers as voted by dealers in North America. These guys beat out some heavy hitters, so we're glad that they are our go-to trailer now.
Come and take a look over here. There's one side front compartment that goes all the way through to the other side. We have the hitch here for you, and it will be adjusted so it'll work with your truck. We have leveling blocks, chocks for the tires, blue curly hose for the shower ports, our water hose with a water regulator, little blocks for the jacks to sit on, and also the crank is right here for cranking the stabilizers down. When you're using the stabilizers, we're going to take them down so they're tight against the ground, and we're going to give it half a turn. Do that on all 4, then go inside and give it a bit of a jostle. If you find it's still wiggly, give it a little bit more. You will find after a while, probably about a week or so, it might be wiggly again. It's just because it's pushed down on the dirt. You'll want to just give it a little cinch again to keep it nice and tight.
Now all this equipment will be on the small trailer as well, correct?
Except for the hitch, because it's unnecessary.
Okay.
Let's take a look down the side. You see our big slide is out right now, which gives us tons of room inside. Your power cord is here. Always make sure you disconnect from the source first before you disconnect from the trailer. When we look in here, this is our docking station where we have our city water hookup, black water tank flush, a port for the blue curly hose, and then we have this selector right here. Right now we're on city. So when we're hooked up to water, it's just like in your house. Turn a tap on, you get water. If you want to fill the fresh water tank, move the blue lever up to tank fill, and it will fill the fresh water tank for you. When you're done filling the fresh water tank, put it back down into normal position. When we look down below, this is our output area. The black tank is that one there. So when we're going to dump, we're always going to take our cap off, put our sewer hose on the same way as the cap, make sure it's in the ground, pull the black lever all the way out. Once you've heard everything come out, then what we're going to do is we're going to hook a hose to here. That's our black water tank flush. Let the water flow into the tank. It will spray everywhere in the tank to help clean it out. Best thing is pull the hose out a little bit, take a look. When it goes to clear, you know you've cleaned the black tank out. Close the black valve when everything is cleared out. Leave this running for about 45 seconds. That will give us water in the black tank, and then add your toilet chemical. Now the tank is charged and ready to go. Make sure you've turned this off because it only does the black tank. Then go ahead and pull the gray lever and let all the water come out from the shower and the sinks.
And this is going to be the same way you do it on the small trailer too?
Might be a little bit different being that it's a smaller trailer.
Okay.
Sewer hose is always kept in the rear bumper.
That's a good place to keep the smell away.
Hot water tank is located at the back of the unit, and it lights from inside the coach. We come around this side. We have another port for the blue curly hose here. And it comes with an outside fridge.
Nice.
Now this is a 110 only fridge. It will only operate if you are plugged into power. Also has a large drawer for storing things in. And you get a 110 outlet so you can plug things in here as well.
Like a little electric grill or something?
Yeah. The doors are held up by magnets, so there's never any worry about breaking a clip off. Always make it sure it's secure, and when you're done, lock it up before you're going to go anywhere.
All right. Now this fridge is not in the small trailer.
No. This is just the back of the fridge. Of course, it lights from inside as well. Furnace port is here, so no little fingers going in there when it's been running. There's another 110 outlet right here. So if you want to hook up a barbecue rotisserie or something, you can do that. This is the exhaust for the stovetop. Right now it is in the locked position. When you're going to use the stovetop, you pop it open so that when you turn the fan on, it will exhaust to outside. When you're traveling, it should be closed again. You can fill the freshwater tank from here. This is called gravity feed instead of a force feed like on the other side. When you're using the force feed though, when the tank is filled up, it will come out the overflow here to let you know that the tank has been filled. We'll move up to the front compartment. This is the one that goes all the way through to the other side, which gives you plenty of room for storage.
Now this is the 26 BHS. So many of the things that John is showing you will be duplicated on the 180 BHS, but we'll go over that as well.
Yes. Main steps, 3 levels. Bottom one comes over first, in, and then lift the whole works up and out of the way.
So you're not banging
bar.
shins.
And always use the bar.
Yeah.
Nice and easy.
Yeah.
When you're transporting, this unit must have the deadbolt on and also lock the handle. That way we know the door is secure. When we're undeadbolting, we always go all the way to the right, bring the key back to center before you pull it out. You may find if you've got the key out sideways and travel down the road, the tumbler will change and you will not be getting back in. Main door, little separator, around, and then we can keep the bugs out as well. Just like that. When you're inside, you can deadbolt the door from here. This is an assist handle to help getting in and out. Makes it a little bit easier. When traveling, it goes towards the back of the coach. We're going to go on inside. Now, before I go any farther, we're going to go over a safety thing. Fire extinguisher is by the door. If by chance you need that fire extinguisher, we do not go for the fire extinguisher first. We make sure everyone is out of the coach first. One person will take charge. That person asks everyone else to go to the other end of the campsite. That way you know that they are out of harm's way. Then is when I want you to take the fire extinguisher off the wall, stay outside, reach in and spray. The reason why I say that, with all new products now, there's so many plastics and fabrics, when there's a fire, that's like breathing in liquid plastic in that smoke. Please keep yourself away from it at all times. If you cannot control the situation, you go to the front and turn the propane tanks off. Walk away. The trailer is replaceable, you aren't.
Good advice.
We're going to come in and close the door. And now it's nice and quiet in here. When we look right here, we have a few things in here. This one is for our slide, so if I press in, you can actually see the slide will start coming in. Anytime you let go, it will stop. Press out, we're going to take it all the way back out. You hear the little tick 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 sound? That means it's all the way out and in place. This one right here is our monitor panel. So when we look at this, we can check our battery level, we can check our fresh water tank, then our black tank, and then our gray tank. This will let you know approximately when you're going to need to dump the black and gray tank, and it lets you know your battery level as if you're dry camping, and the fact that you can keep an eye on your fresh water level as well. When we go down a bit farther, our first one is our water pump. The next one over is hot water tank. You can have it on propane or you can have it on electric. Very simple to operate. Just press the button. When the red light goes out, it will try to light and then fire for us. And about 25 minutes later, you've got hot water. The electric side will take longer. So the best bet is start it on propane. Once it's hot, shut the propane side off. Turn the electric side on to maintain it. We have two light switches here. One is our main lights in the interior, and then we have an outside light. Now the last switch that we have there is for our awning. We press our button and our awning starts to go out.
Nice. Oh, and there's outdoor speakers here too.
So we can only go so far due to the fact we have another unit sitting right there.
I think we get the idea.
When you're bringing it in, always make sure you press in, not out and roll it up backwards. We got a bit of storage down below right here. To the right of the storage is your propane carbon monoxide detector. USB charging stations all through the coach and 110 plugs all through the coach. Plenty of storage up top. Comes with a microwave. Of course, yes, you do have to be plugged in to use it. Large sink. Large storage area down below. Drawers for cutlery and everything. We have our light above the stovetop and we have our fan. Now, when we're going to be cooking, we have to remember that flame lives off of oxygen. So you want that fan going and a roof vent or a window open a little bit so you always have fresh air coming in. This stovetop requires no lighter. You can have your lights on here, or you can have the lights on here and in the oven. When we want to light our stovetop, push our knob in, turns to red, use our sparker and light it. Nice and easy, just like that.
Yeah, lots of room on that stovetop too.
Now, the nice thing about these new ones as well is you can light the oven using the sparker.
Yeah, great.
You would have to, though, always have your door open just to be on the safe side. Push in, changes to red, and then we spark. After a few times, our pilot will light down below. Just takes a little bit to get the propane there. Hold it in for a little while. It heats up the thermal coupler, which allows the gas to go up to the main burner too. When we're not using it, we're going to turn it off completely. Never leave it running because in 5 or 6 hours you're going to make dinner. We go back to the original thing that flame lives off of oxygen. You're burning the oxygen in the coach. So always put it out when you're done and relight it when you're going to use it. Our fridge, very simple to operate. Lots of room in here. Right now it's in winterized mode. If we want this on, we're going to go to auto. Automatically turns on. We set our temperature at 3. It does it for us. If the power goes out, it will automatically switch over to propane. When the power comes back on, it goes back to 110 again. You cannot drive with the fridge running. It is illegal because you have to have the propane turned off. Main breaker panel is right here, so all our 110 fuses are here. The 12 volt fuses for the coach are right here, and the two main ones are for the battery charger built into the system. More storage, lots of room to put things in. The unit comes with 2 large bunks. The kids have their own USB charging stations. The back window in the bottom bunk is an emergency exit window. If you need to get out that way, it's able to do that instead of having to get to the entrance door. I'm going to take a look in the bathroom. Large size medicine cabinet. Down below, storage in here as well. This is our toilet right here. When we're first going to use it, what we do is press down a little bit on the toilet lever. That will give us some water in the bowl. Use the facility, then press down all the way, and everything will go down into the black tank. Shower stall, has a fan. This is a pull down lever system. And we have a switch on the wall that turns our fan on. Now, as we know, we only have 6 gallons of hot water. So, when you're in here having a shower, there's a little lever on the shower head. You can stop the flow, lather up, then rinse off. That way you won't go through the hot water so quickly. The control on the wall here is for our furnace and our air conditioner. When we're going to go on furnace, we're going to take it all the way over to heat, and then we set our temperature, and as we can hear, it clicks in right now. It blows cold air first, so there's nothing blocking any of the outputs, and then it fires. You'll find you'll be turning it down. That little furnace could heat a 2,000 square foot house. There, it just fired now, and then it will start heating up in here. When we want it off, we're going to go one over to the off position. The furnace will automatically blow till it cools down, and then it will shut down. If we want to go to just fan mode, this is if you were down to only 15 amps. You can run the air conditioner on fan mode. It'll bring fresh air in from outside to help push the hot air out. If we want to get cool, we take it right over to where it says cool and bring our temperature down. But you do have to be plugged into 30 amps to use the air conditioner properly. We're going to go back to the off position, and after a little while our furnace will shut down for us. This area right here is our dinette area that has storage underneath on both sides, plus this can be made into a bed. We take the table off the legs, put our legs on the floor, and as you can see, the table sits on the ledges here, 4 places. Then you take the back cushions and put them on the table, and this is a bed. We have another bed here. Lift up on our couch, bring it down just like that.
Super simple.
When we're going to put it away, the best is lift up here, reach, grab the back of it, and makes it a lot easier on your lower back. The blinds in the coach are really simple. You just grab a hold of them, bring them down, and it makes it nice and dark and private in here. On the daytime, they go back up, and there we are. This unit comes with a television that when you come to pick up your unit for rental, I'm going to take you through on how to do a channel scan so you can actually watch TV without hooking up to Cablevision. Down below, it has a stereo system. So when we look at this, zone 1, turn it off. Zone 2 is on right now, which is the outside speakers. Turn those ones off so you don't drive the neighbors nuts all night. Turn your inside ones back on. It has a USB stick here, so you can go ahead and have a whole bunch of songs on a little mem stick, plug it in there, and you don't have to bring anything with you. It also has Bluetooth, so you can stream from your phone. When we go into the front area, this is the main bedroom. It has sliding doors on either side for your privacy up front. When we look, we have USB charging station, 110 outlets on either side. Both sides have a small closet and also places to store things up top. This bed also lifts up. So when I grab a hold of this and bring this up, this gives us more storage right here as well. And you'll notice in the main bedroom we have another emergency exit window for another way of getting out if it was necessary.
And these beds are a true queen size bed.
And they're not bad at all.
No, they're pretty good. Yeah.
So there's our big rental trailer.
Yeah. Well, let's do a quick look at the smaller 18 bunkhouse. I think we're going to find most of it the same, but this is going to help those folks too, right?
That's right. Hi, John again. We're going to take a quick look at the differences with our little rental. This one here is the 18 VHS. This one only has a compartment on the passenger side, but it has the same things: water hose, chocks, leveling blocks, and an adapter to take it down to 15 amps.
And this one only has one propane tank as opposed to two.
That's right. A smaller unit's not going to take as much to heat up.
Right. Okay.
We'll come around to this side here. This has your fresh water here, is where you're filling it. It does not have a force feed like the other unit. So once this is full, and make sure you always stand off to one side because the overflow is going to shoot out about 4 feet.
I see.
It's fine on a hot day, but not a cold day. The power cord is here. It's the same as all the other units.
And this is 30 amp service as well?
This is 30 amp service as well.
Okay. And this is what it looks like with the slide in. Do remember to bring your slide in when you're leaving the campground.
Well, otherwise you see something in the driver's mirror that lets you know you cannot go anywhere.
Oh, that's good.
There we are. We just plug that back in. Make sure nobody trips over the cord. Hot water tank is located here, and once again it fires from inside.
So nobody has to go into this, right?
No,
this is not
unnecessary.
Okay.
City water is right here, and this is cable and portable satellite in.
So if you're at a park and they've got those availabilities like cable, you're just going to put it in that port, right?
But you would need a television because this unit does not come with a television.
Okay, so bring your own TV if you're expecting to watch the game. Got it.
Down below, there's our output. You have the black tank and the gray tank. This one here, you attach your hose just like the other unit. Make sure it's in the ground, pull the black side. Once it's all gone, what I like to do is put water in the toilet, fill up the bowl, and flush it down to help clean out the black tank. Once that's cleaned out, you want to run some water down the toilet, then add your toilet chemical. Then go ahead and pull the gray side, and that'll let the water out from the shower and the sinks. This one comes with rear stabilizers only, but they're used exactly the same way as the big one. Take them down to the ground. Once they're tight, give them half a turn. Nice spare tire on the back.
Great.
When we come over to this side, same thing as the other one. This is the back of the fridge. Has the same kind of locking exhaust fan port. 110 outlet. And the furnace is located here. This unit also comes with outside speakers and a power awning.
Now what's missing here seems to be that little outdoor medicine cabinet.
That's right. You don't have the outside.
No little fridge. Well, that's okay.
This is a pull-out step and a flop.
Okay. Whereas the other one had 3 steps. This one still has a screen door though.
Screen door. No window in this door on this one.
Right.
As you can see, it's a lot smaller than the other one, but this is great for a couple of people that just want to get away and have fun.
Yeah, it's cozy.
The 2 switches here, this is inside, this is the outside light. Monitor panel is exactly the same. Water pump, water heater on propane, water heater on electric. We have 2 switches here. This one right here is awning, takes it out and in. This one is for our slide, so we want to put that out, press our button, and out she goes. And there we are. Now that makes the trailer a lot bigger.
Sure does.
Light for the dinette. Couple lights for the bedroom. We have open bunks for the kids up here. One here and one down below. We have a light in here for them as well. Plus emergency exit window. Our main distribution panel is right here. Little different than the other one, but it is a smaller unit. Microwave once again, but of course, yes, we have to be plugged in. We have storage up top. We have drawers down below for putting things in. Cupboard space here. Cupboard space here. Cupboard space below the stovetop.
Huge sink.
This is just a 2-burner stovetop. Just like that. Now this one's a little different because when you press it has the auto sparker.
Oh.
Okay? Same size fridge as in the big one though. Lots of room. Operates the same way. We go to auto. It automatically turns on. You have it at number 3, it'd be nice and cold. If the power goes out, this will switch over to propane just like the other one. Our bathroom is in here. Surprisingly large bathroom for a small unit. Has the 2 switches once again, and the same kind of roof vent cover. So always make sure you're using the fan when you're in the shower. Keeps the moisture out of the coach.
There's even a little bathtub for the kids.
That's right.
That's awesome. And a separate sink. You don't see that in a lot of these small trailers, but it's nice to have a place to wash your hands when you're finished in the bathroom.
More storage down below, and we provide the toilet paper and chemical for the renters as well. This one is a little different. This is our furnace control. Compared to the other unit, we take it out of the off position, bring it up, furnace automatically turns on, blows cold air first, fires, and then heats up the coach. When we want it off, we go all the way down and click into the off position.
So you've got to hear that click, right?
That's right.
Okay.
The dinette is the same as the other coach. Table sits down on the 4 little ledges on here. You take your back cushions and put them onto the table. We have storage up top, so a lot of things can go in here as well. And we have a small closet over here. Nice sized bed in this area. This lifts up.
Wow.
Also allows us to get to the outside storage compartment so that we don't have to go out in the rain to get something out of there.
Oh, good idea. Now, is there storage under these seats too, John?
There is storage under both sides. There's a little hole there that you lift the board up so you can store in here.
Yeah.
Plus, this one has little cupboards on the bottom of the slide.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. You know what else is nice is this floor.
No carpet.
No carpet anywhere to be seen. And there are no floor vents either, all on
Nope.
the side. Yeah, that's great.
That is a central furnace system, so it
Yeah.
blows out right here.
Yeah, yeah, really
It has
cool.
the exact same stereo as the other coach. Power's up here. It's on auxiliary right now. AM, FM, there we go. And then you can have outside speakers on or inside speakers on. It's up to you. Just by turning them off and on. Okay?
Yeah.
Hit our power button. It goes into standby mode and shuts down.
That's great.
Nice and easy.
Yeah, these
There's the-
Starcraft trailers are really, really cute.
And it has the same type of blinds.
Yeah,
So they just pull down and cover the window.
yeah.
Push them back up during the daytime. The air conditioner is a little different because it's controlled right on the air conditioner. There's 2 ways of using it. We can use it in low fan mode, which means you're only on 15 amps, or we can bring it all the way around to air conditioning and you can set the temperature here. What I mean by setting the temperature is if we go somewhere where it's nice and hot and we're going to be going down to the beach, we can set this so it'll come on, cool it down in here, and it will shut down. That way it's not running the whole time beside your neighbor. When it starts to warm up a little bit, it will automatically come back on for you and maintain that coolness in here. So when you come back from the beach, it's nice in here and not roasting hot. There we are.
Wow. I guess all that's left is for them to go have a good time, right?
Hook up and go have fun.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.